So I'm going to do a series on different interview questions, how I've answered them, or any interview tips as someone who's both been to a lot of interviews and has recruited as well and been on the other side of the panel. Now, the first question is, tell us a bit about yourself. Now, I find this question's a little bit misleading because they're not after your hobbies, what makes you tick, what makes you happy. They really literally want a summary of your career to date, how it links back to your job. Now, as somebody who's had a career portfolio, this is a question that I've struggled with in the past because I think what I've done before and feedback that I've had is I've reeled off everything that I've done to date, but I didn't always link it back to the job. So it became basically a long waffly story for the recruiter, and ultimately it's a little bit boring for them. So have it in the back of your mind of all the jobs you've done to date, especially key skills that you've learned that would be benefiting the role that you're applying for. Summarize it, whatever you say, summarize it back to the role. And I've done this role and I've learned these communication skills, I've written these policies and guidelines, I've made this change, blah blah blah, things like that. Make sure that you also know about the company or the hospital that you're applying for, because quite often it's followed up with, so tell us a bit about yourself and why have you applied this role, or why do you want to work at this hospital or this company. So make sure you know the trust values or the equivalent in the private sector. This isn't a time to be talking about your personal hobbies and your personal life. They want to know about you, but in a professional manner. I think that's what they address the question